as you guys know, the PSP is one of my favorite handheld systems of all time. I still use it to this day, and I find myself playing games on it all the time, and still actually watching movies on it too. I was watching Hitch last night, which, yeah, that movie didn't age all that well, but I've actually been enjoying a lot of time with my PSP over the years, and I just wanted to highlight some of the games that I've been playing lately on it. If you guys are still playing the PSP and all that stuff too, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what games you're playing on it. Let me know which PSP you have or which one is your favorite. I, of course, am still rocking the PSP 1000, and I have the 2000, the 3000, the PSP Go. I don't have the PSP Street because that just didn't come out in the States, but I did want to just go ahead and showcase 3 games for the PSP that honestly aged pretty well and are still really fun to play. The first game I want to mention was actually an indie game, and it was PixelJunk Monsters. Now, this game is super fun. It actually gets really hard really quickly, though, and some of the levels can take some time, but it's still a really fun game, especially if you're going to play maybe just 1 or 2 levels. Like I said, the difficulty on it ramps up pretty quickly, and I'm showing you guys gameplay footage of it right here. And it did come out for other systems. I'm not entirely sure if it came out on like PS5 and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But it is one of my favorite games to go back to and play. It's just a lot of fun. And like I said, if you are looking for something that does get difficult, definitely check out PixelJunk Monsters because it is a super fun game. It also came out for the Vita if you want to check out that version. Now, another game that aged really well and has great visuals and great music is, of course, LocoRoco. This is an absolutely fun game, and the first one is probably the one I remember the most just because of it was the first one that I played way back when, but there is a LocoRoco 2 as well that you can check out, and a Midnight Carnival game that came out, which I heard wasn't as well received. That's the one I didn't play. But LocoRoco 1 and 2 on the PSP, honestly, it's the best place to play these games. Yes, there are the remastered versions you could play, but if you have a PSP, you definitely want to be playing LocoRoco. All the levels are really fun. You definitely play as different LocoRocos and colors, and the music changes between each level. So it is one of those games you absolutely need to play on your PSP. Another game that I was playing last night that I just couldn't actually put down was Dragon Ball Z Shin Budakai Another Road. I absolutely love the old Dragon Ball Z Budakai games on the PS2. Once they went behind the view, I kind of lost, fun in them. I wasn't enjoying them as much as the Budakai games. This one is a little bit more limited. You don't have all of the crazy stuff you did on the PS2 games, but it's still a nice, fun little distraction. Nice little fighting game. If you absolutely love Dragon Ball Z, it's going to be a game that you're going to enjoy playing because you still get to do the Kamehamehas. You get to, turn Super Saiyan, do all that kind of stuff. And it has a story mode and everything, of course, that you can follow through. I typically just load up the arcade and just go through a barrage of enemies and just try and play through it. And it does ramp up difficulty as well as you go through that arcade mode. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Shin Budakai Another Road is another fantastic game. So that's going to do it, guys. What are some of your favorite PSP games? I would absolutely love to know down in the comments. The PSP is just always going to be such a fantastic system to go back to, even all these years later. I mean, it's been 20 years since this thing came out, and I still love seeing so many people go back and play it and do mods on it, all kinds of stuff that you can do with the PSP. If you don't have one, definitely look into checking one out. You can still find some affordable deals online. Just avoid any special editions unless you really want one because those tend to go for a lot more. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments what's your favorite PSP model and what are some of your favorite PSP games. I've been Rudy with the Retro Universe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.